there guys, and welcome to Kerry's Designs. Today I'm actually recording from my kitchen table. I wanted to talk today about planner piece, question mark. I have been lovingly using the weeks since the 1st of January, and this is my 4th year using the weeks. I love the weeks. I thought this was going to be the only planner I was using this year, but I went and bought another one. And the reason I bought it is because I've been using this one so much, I want to do more things with it. In this one, this is like an all-in-one planner. It really is. There's your 3 years at a glance. Here's your whole year planned out. So, I'm using this thing. There's December and February, and then you've got every month, and then it goes by your weeks right here, which I love this spread. This is one of my favorite kind of spreads to use because I put all the appointments and stuff we've got going on here, and then every night I journal about what happened during the day, that kind of thing, and I love it. And in the back I also have my gratitude, where I write anywhere from 3 to 5 things that I'm thankful for, and then notes back here. So I'm really loving this. And I also did, I talked about this in the last video from my boho cottage, that I just printed off this daily to-do list because I couldn't put all my dailies on here. And I liked it because it was undated. But I'm finding that I'm using this a lot, actually. So I started looking around for something else. And I came upon a website that I frequent. I just go and I look. And it's Nanami, I think it's Nanami, paper. And if I'm saying it wrong, I apologize. This is the website right here, and they have I've gotten quite a few things from there in the past. I've gotten like these 7C writers, and these are the Tomo River paper, and this is the lined one, and I have 2 of these lined ones. I have not done anything with them because they're so pretty and I'm not sure what to do. I am looking more into doing a commonplace book, and I'm doing kind of some research on that, but I don't know if I want to do a commonplace book in a book, which is where you should do it, or if I want to do it on Rolodex cards. So I'm not quite sure. But these are beautiful journals, and I also have one right here in this Hobonichi. I love this cover. It's one of my favorite covers Hobonichi has ever had. I have another one with a plastic cover on it in this A5 size. So anyways, let me go back to where I started. I just wanted to show you that. I wanted something that was A6 size, and because I love the Hobonichi, but it doesn't fit my needs. I don't journal every day. I don't have a lot to journal every day. I just want kind of highlights of my life, and if I want to journal, then that's when I kind of do my brain dump and get things off my mind, and that's where I do a long kind of journaling. Now, this is the first year I haven't bought an A6 Hobonichi, which kind of makes me sad, but I didn't use the one at all last year. This one's from 2015, and I used it quite fairly enough, I guess, but not enough. So I found on the website, which is this one, I'm not going to butcher it again, I found this forget it, I'm going to say Cafe Note. I was saying it all perfectly before the video. Cafe Note, and it is A6 size, and it is grid. There are, let's see, and this one was $18, which is nice. And I'll kind of explain what I'm going to do with this. Probably not this year, but next year. If I use this. This is, again, $18. It's A6 size. It has 480 pages, and it's the white paper. It's a lay flat design. there is it comes with a blotting paper. It does not come with this like cover on cover. I did buy that separately just because I love their covers on cover. It did come with, it's a burgundy cover, and it's fabric. It's very, very nice. And then it comes with this dust cover that goes over it, actually, that comes with it. And I love this thing. So when I ordered this, I also ordered, it's called a, I'm going to jack this one up too. It's a schedule book, but it's called a Takahashi Techo number 50. And I love this little thing. This is a little bit smaller than an A. Let me take the pen out. It's a little bit smaller than a A6 size. I almost want to think it's like almost like a field note size, which I probably should get a field note and see. Let me grab a field note to see how big that is. I didn't even think about doing that. Let me see if that is a field note size. Almost, no, I think it's too long for a field note. So a field note is, no, it's much bigger than a field note. So a field note size is this. So it is a little bit bigger. So it's a little smaller than an A6 and a little bit bigger than a field note size. Okay, so I thought, and I looked at it, and this one is, let's see, what is it? It's $16.90. Now, the only thing bad about ordering from them is their shipping is kind of a little bit ridiculous. It was like close to $10, but I did get it in like 2 days. And that's the only bad thing. It depends on how bad you want it and how bad you want, you know, just how bad you want it. So this is everything that came with it, and of course I'm going to keep it all. This was around the front of it. So there's that. There's the SKU, in case you want to look that up. And the only place I found it was this website. Was this website. And I'll link it down below. I liked it, and it says that this is the Takahashi Books is one of the most well-known planner brands in Japan. Nearly every stationery shop, larger or small, will have at least a few versions of this. Let's see. And the number 50 has a clean, simple layout. See the pictures, which I'll show you. It also has a habit tracker, which is a rare find in a planner. Size-wise, it's a perfect companion for this one. And the paper, which is formulated and used only by Takahashi, yes, they are that big, is also very, very good. For fountain pens, it's not quite as comparable as the TPR paper. But if you have the type of job or life where things are constantly in flux, you probably use pencil or fiction pen anyway. Plus the paper is a bit thicker than Tomi River and lends itself well to constant writing, erasing, and rewriting. This, in short, is a serious tool for little else but planning, and here we like serious tools. Well, okay, so I decorate it. So when you open it up, it's got this thicker paper here, so it's kind of thick, and then it's got 2018 through 2019 and 2017, which I really, really like. And then, like the weeks, it has this, only it's just a little bit bigger. So if I show you my weeks here, which I will do the comparisons. Okay, so comparing the calendars. For the calendars are much bigger. So there's the calendars, and right here I'm doing my mood tracking kind of. So I might go ahead and do my mood tracking in this as well. I'm not quite sure yet. So there's that. Here's the full year, which, bring this one up a little bit. Here's the full year. So this one is, I like this one better compared to this one. Oh, and then it's also got, I had this in my, I want to say, what was it? I had another calendar like this. And this one does not have a month view like this. There's no month view. It's got a vertical, I guess, no, horizontal view where it has a day, a line. And I really, really like this. So I went ahead and wrote in my January, and I've got my February. The only thing I didn't like is it doesn't have the days of the week on it. So I went ahead and put in the days of the week. And so it does that for all of the months. And it goes all the way to next March. And here's your habit trackers, which I really, really like. Again, I went ahead and put in, and so your habit tracker is at the beginning of every month. So I went ahead and put in all my habits. I'm not really going to show you because it's kind of personal. Just things I'm doing, things I'm trying to track and get better at. But then it's got this, which I really love, which I love in the weeks as well. Let's see, find one. So here's my weeks. You know, here's my weeks. So I have everything here and everything here. And then it's got a line down here. And again, it doesn't have the days of the week, which I can put in myself, is fine. So what I'm doing with this one, and I just started this week, is everything that I'm not fitting in here, like, you know, in here I've got shop for VD stuff for the kids today. And then on here I put get VD items for kids, and I probably should have put went to Dollar Tree, went to another store, I can't remember where I went, and put that stuff in here. And then, so this side I'm going to have, these are going to be like my to-dos and things I don't want to forget. Whereas this is my planning stuff that I'm doing for sure. So I'm still kind of working this out. And I don't know actually if I'm going to keep adding in the stickers. I'm not quite sure because I think that's where I get it sometimes, is I don't know about the stickers. And then it just goes all the way through. And here's your habit tracking, which I went ahead and did for March. And then I have some for February. So I went ahead and did February. So I really think this is really going to be cute. It also has a couple pages at the end, not a lot. I would say maybe 10 or so. Probably 10, and then it's got some graphs. And then I did do some lip pen and flare marker things in it, which they didn't bleed through on this, but it's a very busy page. And then it's got a little thing of information, address, and memo. So in here, I'm actually going to use this. I'm going to put some of my passwords and some of my close friends and family, their addresses and their phone numbers, because all I have them is on my phone, and if my phone ever goes down, then I'm kind of SOL. But I'm going to use that. It also has a pocket back here, and it has a pen loop, and it has two bookmarks in it, which I really, really like. So I'm going to use that in conjunction with this, and then that one I can bring with me if I need to. But this one does come with me. Now next year, what I may just do, and I've been thinking about this, is because I like this size, I may get these two and Frankenstein it into this one somehow. Like for the, because I like how I like how you have your 3 years, which I can find that on the web and just paste those in there, which would be easy to do. You know, I can paste them in like here, you know, paste them in here. And then the whole year again, I know that there's, these are out there and I can put them in here. And then I can take the habit tracker, and then I can take something like this, cut it down, and paste them in here. It might, like I said, it's gonna be a Frankenstein, but it's gonna be kind of what I want. And then with the habit trackers, I can put them at the beginning of each month, and then I can just go ahead and put all this in here, and it would be perfect. I mean, I can, you know, count out these and put them in, and it would be great to use with this. So I might just make my own next year out of this and different little things. So, oh, and the other thing I want to tell you is that some of those flare markers, they do lead through, if you can see that right there. And that's a highlighter, actually. I think I have been using with this little thing. I've got tons of the friction pens, and I've got the friction highlighters. So I do like to use what they kind of recommend you to use. So I do have those. So that's all I wanted to say for right now. That's what I'm kind of up to, and that's kind of what I'm using right now. I still am in love with my weeks, and I cannot wait to see how it's going to be at the end of the year. Next year I'm going to Frankenstein one together, and then this has my little like habit tracker, daily things, and highlights of the day. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope it made sense. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.